Hey Giulia,
Hi,
nice that you nice that you're here with me. Because you are the person that taught me how to meditate.
I
And
love that I was the person who showed you how big an impact can be when you just sit 10 minutes per day in stillness. I love that
while
I was.
saying that, I was just about to say, while saying that, you are definitely sitting more than 10 minutes a day. But my approach is to at least get 10 minutes a day. Okay. Um, so my idea was that we are going to show, or that you are going to show me how you normally meditate, and I will just adapt with my meditation to that, because I know that you are going way deeper than I do. But maybe let's start with what is the best position that I should meditate in, because I can see you are very professional already. I'm not even that flexible to do that. So what is important when it comes to that?
So either am I flexible enough to sit in stillness like a certain time. So that's why I sit on something
Oh,
higher up
and more levels. Okay.
my lower back a little bit so that I can get higher in my
Mhm.
spine to have a stable seat. And it's so important that you sit comfortable, no matter
Okay.
what.
That's perfect because when we started, you taught me a lot of how I should position with my back and everything. And I'm a tall guy, so I do have back problems every now and then. So I figured after a while that I'm leaning onto something. So normally I'm sitting in front of my couch, that I can sit or have my back on the couch, because then I feel that my body is more relaxed. Because otherwise I feel put a lot of pressure onto my body, um, just to sit right. But my body is not relaxed.
Right. And that's the point the most of the people doing wrong because it's not about sitting perfectly, it's about sitting comfortable to stay in that consciousness.
Okay, so also crossing the legs, we just do it as we want to, because mine are crossed.
Definitely.
It's
But
not
very good
yoga position.
advice is that you sit with crossing legs. You do it unconsciously, that you put one or another leg in front of the
In front
other.
of you.
So be aware of that and change it. Do the other way around. So, right, perfect. So you remember a different way of sitting in crossed legs? So then
Hmm.
we don't have that one or another, or one or the other leg is going to sleep in. Okay.
Okay, good.
So then find a position to lengthen up the spine, but comfortable.
Hmm. I am.
Then you try to stand up your shoulders and bring them back down to open up your chest and your heart room.
Hmm.
Perfect. Then try to find a comfortable position for your hands on your legs, on your lamp, no matter where it feels comfortable for you.
I normally put them on my knees and then they just hang out a little bit.
Perfect. That's perfect. Exactly like that. Then close your eyes. And where we start is to anchor ourselves in the fully present moment, because this is where we start always, in the present moment. Where are we right now? How does your breath is feeling? Do you breathe into your chest, or do you even breathe more in your stomach? How does the air feels like in your nose? Is it cold? Is it warm? It's so important to check in with yourself. That's what meditation is about checking in with your inner world. And this is how you enter that inner world. When you close your eyes and fully be present with where you're at right now.
What is happening when I hear voices around or noises around? and my mind starts to wander. So I'm trying to focus on myself, but then I hear someone outside on the street talking to someone else. How do I
That's
deal
fully
with that?
fine. That's fully fine. That's the practice first, that we coming back to our breath again. When we
Mhm,
get distracted in the other world again, recognize it, because you are just human. That's totally normal that you got
mhm.
distracted in the other world. That's fine. Don't judge yourself for that. Realize it, acknowledge it, don't judge yourself, and come back to your breathing.
So for me,
Come back
normally it
to
helps
breathing.
to start the breathing. It normally helps. I think I read it somewhere that you have like 5 heavy breathings, like very deep breathings inside, and then push out the air again, and afterwards just continue with your normal breathing. But I realized that after those heavy 5 times, um, that my breathing is controlled again and very slow and calm. So that helps me normally, especially with the noises around, because I'm so much focused on, okay, I need to count 5 times.
Yeah, perfect. Also, very nice. But also it's just about coming back to your breathing. Again, it's always about coming back to yourself. How you do that is however you
Your
like
own
to.
way. Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So now we're sitting here in stillness, again anchored in our breathing. Like you said, when you get distracted, try to breathe deeply 2 to 3 times. And when you do so, try to breathe from your stomach to your breast to the top of your lungs. Hold it there a little bit and then let go again through your mouth. When you breathe like that, you breathe in to your whole upper body to strengthen up and high up your spine, to bring yourself in a connection above, but also to be rooted in your lower back, in your pelvis. When you breathe like that, breathe in your stomach, in your breast, in the top of your lungs. Hold it there for seconds and then let go. With your breathing out, you let go of everything that is inside of you, that controls you, that holding you back from whatever you want to be or whatever you want to do. Visualize what it is. In that second, you hold your breathing in at the top. Visualize what you want to let go, and then you let go with your breathing out. If you want to do a noise like let go of everything what holds you back to be fully present with yourself and let go. Perfect. Do so 3 times to anchor yourself again in that present moment. And when you did so, we start with the action meditation. When you feel the stillness inside, when you feel calm from your seating, when you feel rooted, and when you feel up connected from the top of your head above. When you feel that connection, we start the action meditation. You sit in that stillness and feel the connection and start to scan our body. How does it feel to sit in that position? How does your feet feel? How does the back from your legs feel? Your knees? Go a little bit more up in your pelvis. Do you feel rooted and nourished from that? And bring your awareness in your stomach. How does your gut feel today? How does your gut feel this morning? And when you hear that area on your stomach, give your stomach 2 deep breaths into that area. When you breathe in that area, let it expand. Let go of all the tense you feel so much in that stomach area. Let it go, let it be soft, and let it fill with that air. And then when you breathe out, you feel that your tension is also released with every out breathing. Do that twice. Then you bring your awareness to your chest region. And we do it again. Breathe deeply in your heart area. Expand and open up your chest with your breathing. Be open for what is truly for you. And breathe out to let go of what is not longer serving you. And climbing up a little bit more to your neck. Feel if it's stiff or is it smooth. And also here, with every breath in, you let go of the tension. You strengthen up your spine. You let your shoulders be soft and easy. And with every out breath, you let go of tension, what you're holding so much, what you're carrying on your shoulders. Just let go for a second. Imagine that with every out breathing, you're letting go of that tension and what you're carrying on your shoulders. Just for those 2 seconds. You feel that lightness again. You feel who you truly are without any expectations, without any schedules, just you. And then another breath. Take a deep breath right up to the space between your eyebrows. When you have your eyes closed, roll them up and bring your awareness to that space in between your eyebrows. Just to reactivate your inner knowing, your intuition. To reactivate, to see beyond. Because you have that inner knowing in you. You just have to learn to listen to it again. Reactivate it when bring your consciousness right in that space. Take a deep breath in, hold in that abundance, hold your breath. When you take a deep breath in, hold your breath again on the top of your lungs. Bring awareness in that fullness to that space between your brows and hold in that abundance. 5 seconds. Hold your breath. Feel it. And then let go of that tension again. Now you activated your whole body and you feel that little vibrations everywhere on your body surface. This is the reactivation of your energetic body, the reconnection. To what you truly are. Come back to your normal breathing. And then visualize for yourself the best version you can imagine of yourself. The healthiest, the most content one, fully rooted in who you truly are. And now sit in that presence. Feel it. Feel how much you be surrounded by guidance. There's nothing that bring you out of balance. You are fully rooted in your natural being. Take 2 more deep breaths. 2 more deep breaths to anchor that feeling you feel right now in your physical body, in that moment right now. To the top of your lungs. Hold it there again and then let go. Again of all attention. Breathe in again from your pelvic, through your stomach, to your chest, up to the top of your lungs. Hold it here in full abundance, full presence, and then let go again. One last time. The third one to the top of your lungs. And when you're ready now, slowly and steady with your out breathing, you open up your eyes again.
How do you feel?
I feel centered. I feel rooted. And I feel that nothing that happens or nothing that will happen today can bring me out of that state. This is how I feel.
That's a good feeling. I must say, I think I finished my meditation a little bit earlier than you did.
Mhm.
Because I struggle to after I did the body scan, I I take a little bit of time um to go through my feelings or what I have to do for the day or what I want to achieve for the day. It's not like a to-do list that I'm going through my agenda, but more like a feeling how I want to approach the day. And then I normally like go over my legs and be conscious around. So I already opened my eyes up 2 minutes before you. I continued breathing. But for me, it normally helps to not go much further in the meditation, or I struggle to stay longer in the meditation. And then I kind of combine like my surrounding again with, okay, treating my body, like stretching a little bit my back again, and then slowly coming back before I continue with whatever I need to do during the day. Um, so yeah, it was nice to be guided because we haven't done that for probably 2 years. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
true.
So it was really, really different again to do that with guidance and not by myself because I can feel that I implemented different rules for myself um, to stay in the meditation, but it was a funny feeling to be guided through it again.
Isn't that funny that I immediately get into that state of guidance, like that I think I have to guide
Hmm.
because this is what I usually do.
It is.
Um, but yeah, I just wanted to show how I go through that process of meditation because for me, it's very essentially that I cut off the connection to the world I am in right now.
Hmm.
Like I really don't want to think about the to-dos and what I have to do today and things like that because before I do that, before I go into my routine and in my routine thinking of what I have to do right now and what my schedule is today, I really want to be present and rooted in myself and who I am, who I truly am. That I am connected with my inner wisdom and my inner knowing who I truly am. That nobody can distract me from that in my outer
Hmm.
world. This is what is my intention to meditate daily, to be fully rooted and connected with who I truly am to work and to um, give from my purest authenticity.
Hmm. That's
This is
nice.
what meditation is, to come back to yourself, who you truly are, and be connected to your inner world, to create and give from your fullest authenticity,
Hmm.
because this is what
Oh,
it's all
that's good.
about.
Yeah, I feel like it's okay um, to have some moments for myself and I think because normally during the day we are so unaware of ourselves. We normally just go through the day. We are aware of other people, aware of situations. And even if when we sleep and when we rest, we are not conscious about it. Our bodies are just resting. So it helps the transition of my body is rested to let my mind rest for a little bit, to just have the allowance to just check my breathing, check my body, check how I feel, and check how I want to feel, and give that 5 to 10 minutes for the day. Because I really feel if I'm doing that, if I'm giving my body and my mind the time in the morning, that my days are so much more productive, that my um, consciousness is way better, that I understand quicker, feel better, I'm more awake. So yeah.
Yeah, because when you are connected to yourself, it's like a relationship. You have a relationship to your body, to your soul, and to your mind, and you have to nourish these relationships. You
Mhm,
cannot just take from it, you have to give. It's always
mhm.
giving and taking. You cannot just take from it, you also have to give, and you have to
And it's a
know.
very small invest, those 5 minutes.
Definitely.
So it's definitely a beneficial from our side.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Julia. That was very, very nice. As I said, it's been a while, but it's good because I mean you are doing that way more professional than I do. But I think it helps to for people that don't normally meditate to get like a first insight. Okay, it's not very magical, it's not something crazy happening. It's just breathe a little bit, do a little bit of their body scan, take your time. Even the positioning is totally fine if you don't like look like a yoga princess. And yeah, then you
You
take it from there.
don't have to be a yoga princess. You don't have to be someone special to get into that connection, and you don't have to learn something specific to get into that connection. Just close your eyes and feel what is there present to feel for you.
Hmm.
Just feel it. Just go back into yourself. Close your eyes and be present with yourself. Just connect
That's
again.
all about.
This is what it's all about. It's not about any religion or spirituality or whatever. It's about coming back to that connection to yourself, to be and to feel the most authentic way of who you truly are. And especially to create out of that source. This is what it's all about.
Couldn't have said it better. That's the perfect ending for this meditation. Thank you so much for guiding me and sharing all your thoughts.
Hope to
Have
see
a
you
good day.
soon. Bye.
Bye.